Good evening and welcome to MTV's news update for the 1st of December 2021. I'm Ashley Scotland. Here are our lead stories. NAPS reveals a slight decrease in number of persons living with HIV. Travel restrictions will not effectively prevent Omicron variant from entering Guyana. Sexual offences and domestic violence acts could see amendments in 2022. And in sport, Lam, Narayan and Natu dominate MMD Rapid Chess tournaments. Now for the news in detail. The National AIDS Program Secretariat has revealed that there was a slight decrease in HIV prevalence for 2021. However, 9,022 persons are living with HIV in Guyana. More in this Loon Williams World AIDS Day report.
Program Manager at the National AIDS Program Secretariat, NAPS, Dr. Tarek Jagnarine, on Wednesday revealed that there is a slight decrease of HIV prevalence in Guyana from 1.4% to 1.3% in 2021. There are currently 9,022 persons who are living with HIV in Guyana, and it is more prevalent in persons ages 15 to 25. For the year, only 71 new cases were detected. Dr. Jagnarine made this disclosure during an event that was held to mark World AIDS Day.
Over 94% of the persons living with HIV know their status, 70% are retained on treatment with antiretrovirals, and 83% are virally suppressed.
Dr. Jagnarine also announced that the prophylaxis pill will be available in 15 different sites, which will be in regions 3, 4, and 6. According to the Center Diseases Control and Prevention, PrEP is a pill that is taken to prevent a person from getting HIV. The agency will be targeting vulnerable communities and couples who may have a positive HIV partner.
I am proud to announce the official launch and expansion of the PrEP and the NPEP services at 15 different sites throughout Guyana, both public and private.
The National AIDS Program Secretariat will also be rolling out their self-testing initiative in Guyana from November 6, 2021. Luan Williams from MTV's News Update.
Several countries have closed their doors to international travel amid growing concerns of the Omicron COVID-19 variant. However, Guyana has not. Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, today explained that travel restrictions would only slow down the transmission of the variant, but it is not an effective way to prevent it from entering Guyana. The variant has over 50 mutations and was first detected in South Africa.
Travel restrictions does not stop any variant from moving. We have seen that when Alpha surfaced, we have seen that with Beta, we have seen that with Gamma, we have seen that with Delta.
The Ministry of Health has also confirmed that a Delta variant is present in Guyana.
We had some samples that were sent to CARPA, and at the time when we were having a surge with Delta cases, and it confirmed what we saw clinically.
You're watching MTV's News Update. More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Are you running around looking for construction materials? Well, run down to Lens for affordable, high-quality building supplies. We have the widest range of grade A floor and wall tiles in any shape, size, and designs. And all types of ceramics, porcelain glazed, and full-body porcelain. We stock the largest collection of large format tiles. Check out our porcelain slabs as big as 10 feet by 4.5 feet. Add a bit of elegance with our large range of decorative molding. Our line of PPG paints will give you vibrant colors that won't fade. With our wall and ceiling gypsum system, it's light, durable, and fast. So come down to Lens at 136 Cher Street, which is next to Buddy's and Pizza Hut, for that 31 years of Lens quality.
You can be a millionaire by only spending $100 on a Daily Million ticket. Simply pick any 5 numbers from 1 to 26, or you can buy a quick pick for your chance to win the Daily Millions. Purchase your tickets daily, Monday through Saturday, to get a chance to win $1 million every day. So, feeling lucky? Then buy a Daily Millions ticket today. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today.
At Decor and Gift Gallery, we have comfortable and unique living room suites. Check out our bonded leather sofa or 3-piece recliner set and much more. Or pick a lovely dining room set to match your home setting. Whatever is your style, we've got it. Shop your living room or dining room sets at Decor and Gift Gallery today.
This is MTV's News Update. Welcome back. Brazilian health authorities are reporting that 2 nationals have tested positive for the Omicron COVID-19 variant. These are believed to be the first 2 cases of this new variant in this part of the world. According to Reuters, the missionaries were traveling from South Africa and landed in Sao Paulo on November 23 last. Meanwhile, in Cuba, researchers are upgrading their homegrown COVID vaccines to ensure protection against the new Omicron variant. It is not yet clear whether Omicron is more transmissible than other variants or if it causes more severe diseases. The Ministry of Human Services and Social Security is looking to update some parts of the Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Acts in an effort to better tackle gender-based violence in Guyana.
Minister of Human Services and Social Security Dr. Vinaya Prasad says the Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Acts are outdated. The Human Service Minister made this statement during an invited comment. According to Minister Prasad, the Sexual Offences Act was drafted in 2010, while the Domestic Violence Act was drafted in 1996. She says the aim of updating these acts is to better tackle cases of gender-based violence locally and to ensure that justice is brought to victims of violence.
Prosecution of offenders when it comes to the state taking ownership of a case if someone withdraws from the case when it has to do especially with sexual offenses or domestic violence, because that's what exists right now. If you are taking a person to court for an instance of rape or domestic violence, particularly that, and you decide at the nth moment you want to not press charges, then that case, just is not pursued anymore. So if the state takes a stake in it, then we can have a conclusion of the case where that person actually faces the full force of the law. Also looking at some of the punitive measures and how strong they are, if there is need to improve on that area, and also looking at what are some of the definitions that exist within the framework of those pieces of legislation, if we need to expand those definitions.
Dr. Vinaya says she is hopeful that the updated acts can be drafted by next year. She also noted that already the ministry has begun engagement with the Ministry of Legal Affairs on the areas that need amendment.
So I am hoping by early next year we can have a working document that we can take to the parliamentarians, we can take to the Ministry of Legal Affairs, we can take to Cabinet, we can take to all of the agencies and also the public to have some discussion on where we need to go with it.
Reporter for MTV's News Update, Rihanna Griffith.
Almost 400 years after the first English ship arrived in Barbados, the country yesterday gained its republic status from the United Kingdom after 55 years. More in this report.
Barbados in September of last year had announced that it will break its colonial ties with the United Kingdom. The drive to become a republic began more than 2 decades ago and culminated with the island's parliament electing the first ever president last month in a 2/3 majority vote. Barbados gained independence from the UK in 1966. However, Queen Elizabeth II remained head of state. The country last evening declared Dame Sandra Mason, who was the first woman to be admitted to the bar in Barbados, as the country's first president.
Prime Minister Brigadier Mark Phillip, who was Guyana's representative to the inaugural Republic Day and independence celebrations, extended congratulatory remarks to the Republic. Meanwhile, President Dr. Irfan Ali, in a statement, congratulated both the President and Prime Minister of Barbados on acquiring this status. He says Barbados has Guyana's unwavering support. The head of state also commended Prime Minister Motley for steering the successful advancement of Barbados' constitution and the completion of its national independence. Barbados marked their republic's status by a 21-gun salute and the playing of the Barbadian national anthem. A dazzling display of fireworks, dance, and music were followed by Prime Minister Mia Motley declaring the singer Rihanna a national hero. Reporter for MTV's News Update, Rihanna Griffith.
The Agriculture Science Department of the North Georgetown Secondary School has been boosted with a timely donation of planting materials from the Ministry of Agriculture. It is hoped that this donation will foster a greater interest in agriculture development among youths.
The donation to the North Georgetown Secondary School included planting materials, seeds along with several broiler chicks. This comes after a request was made to the Ministry of Agriculture seeking their assistance in getting some agriculture materials for the school. In his comments during the handing over ceremony, Minister Mustafa said he was happy to see youths interested in the expansion of the agriculture sector. He adds that he is optimistic that students will excel in this field as the government will continue to provide resources to those who are interested in this sector.
We have 250 cabbage plant, 256 celery plant, 128 lettuce plant, 128 tomato plants. And I've asked the NARI CEO to make available to y'all broccoli and cauliflower and also carrots, and we'll donate a shade house to this school.
Minister Mustafa also announced that in the new year, the ministry will be launching a program to promote value-added crops among youths. Apart from the planting materials, the National Agriculture, Research and Extension Institute, NARI, will be assisting students technically while they are conducting their SBAs. Meanwhile, Anastasi Roberts, who was speaking on behalf of the school, thanked the ministry for their intervention.
I would like to thank Mr. Mustafa and our Ministry of Agriculture for the donation. We appreciate it very much.
Luan Williams, Affirm TV's News Update.
More news coming up on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
It happens. Your septic tank is full. All the waste from your toilet goes into your septic tank through the sewage line. When your tank is full, the two most common indicators are an overflowing tank and an overflowing toilet. It is recommended that Sevon's Waste Management empty your septic tank every 2 to 3 years to avoid any embarrassment. And before you can say, shh, it's gone. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1156.
It's time to stock up and save big in a massive pre-Christmas sale on Softex tissues. Buy a bale of 24 rolls for only $1,000. That's right, 24 rolls for just $1,000. This deal is only available direct from our factories at Softex Manufacturing, Lot 1228 Eccles Industrial Site. Remember the deal, one bale, 24 rolls, $1,000. So hurry and save big before the holidays. For more information, call 622-4197 or 623-4197.
Looking for fresh, tender, and flavorful meat? Then check out Rossignol Butchery for steaks, burgers, sausages, minced meat, fish, and chicken. For a tasty, attractive cocktail, we have a wide variety of packaged deli meats and cheeses to decorate your platter. We also stock a wide assortment of canned goods, seasoning salt, sauces, and marinade, all in a highly hygienic, welcoming atmosphere with warm and welcoming staff to cater to all your needs. Rossignol Butchery, we meet your needs. 73 to 74 Church Street, Georgetown. Telephone number 223-00.
Fibertech materials are used in a multitude of ways, from repairing and fabrication of auto body, fishing, and household items. We have available various fiberglass mattings, resin, mold releases, brushes, and rollers for all of your repair needs. We offer technical advice and free training to ensure you get the job done. For further information, call us at 220-6907 or 220-9192.
You're tuned to MTV's News Update. Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Onaj Waldron, has identified Mazia as a gem in the tourism industry. She believes the area is poised for inclusion in the tourism sector. Here are the details.
Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce Onaj Waldron says persons from the community of Madhya have the full support of the government for the development of the tourism and business sector. Minister Waldron made this comment while commissioning a GNBS office in the Region 8. The tourism minister says that the community has the capability to develop its tourism sector.
I see Madhya as a gem in this regard because you represent a direct access to the mining community. Many locals and foreigners would relish the opportunity to experience pork knocking and auxiliary activities. This can be a major selling point for students and foreigners fascinated about gold production.
Minister Onaj also believes that more infrastructural work needs to be done for the town to become a tourism hotspot.
Further, the government has advertised for a request for proposal for development of eco-lodges and resorts. We are hopeful that some of these applications for eco-lodges and resorts at the Kaieteur National Falls or in Duke, both in Region 8, and we would also love to see a proposal for a hotel resort-like facility here in Madhya.
She further noted that with tourists coming into the town, the employment opportunities and demand for services will increase tremendously. Reporter for MTV's News Update, Rihanna Griffith.
Several residents of Wakenham are complaining about the state of the main access road. However, the chairman of the Wakenham NDC has assured that it will be remedied very soon. More from Loon Williams.
The Zealandia access road is currently under construction. However, due to persistent rainfall in the area, the contractor has not been able to keep up with works. This has caused the road to become muddy, and according to residents, it's a struggle for them to traverse it. One resident even said that their children were unable to go to school because of this reason.
In Diagram, and this is the problem we face on the road all the time. We got children who go to school, and we can't get them to go to school. The road is in a terrible state. And we make a lot of complaints, and we not get no result.
I am Mrs. Munisar. I'm a cancer patient. I left my home since 5 months ago, went to Georgia and come back, only to see the road keeps deteriorating all the time. Nobody is looking to the interest of the contractors are claiming that they are subtract contractors, and they can't fix the road because they're gonna go to loss.
We hope somebody in authority do something because we need the road to fix. The road need to fix because we are suffer. And the poor class of people suffer. And this is the main vehicle. Because vehicle got covered in shit, you can't go on the road. So what sense we got vehicle? What we doing really? Yeah. We need the road to fix.
We need to car for a lot for Zealandia. This time my daughter, she has got to go to school. And the road is very bad. And I call upon the government and the minister, and they must see and get the road fixed.
Meanwhile, chairman of the Neighborhood Democratic Council for Wickenham, Sheikh Ahmad, in an invited comment, said actions have been taken to remedy the situation. According to Ahmad, they would have engaged the contractor to ensure that he does remedial works as soon as possible.
They were doing some work, and apparently the contractor has more than one contract, so he was like hopping from Wakenham to Legwan and back, so it takes some time to get it done. I spoke to the contractor this morning. He's supposed to be on site at 1 o'clock to do some remedial fixing of the holes.
Luan Williams, from TV's News Update.
We now take a look at tips for healthy living, brought to you with the kind compliments of Natura's high and low milk powder, distributed by Dabby's Variety.
What does Natura High and Low Milk Powder have? It is fortified with the extra goodness of vitamins A, C, D, E, and K. It is high in calcium, protein, and enriched with folic acid, all of which help to strengthen your immune system. What it doesn't have is fat and cholesterol. Natura High and Low. Healthy can taste good. Available at all leading supermarkets and groceries nationwide. Natura High and Low Milk Powder is not for infants 1 year and under.
Asthma is a long-term non-communicable disease that affects the airways, resulting in difficulty breathing. It is the most common chronic disease among children. If you are diagnosed with asthma, you have it all the time but will mainly feel the symptoms when exposed to things that trigger an asthma attack. According to the World Health Organization, asthma causes the inner walls of the airways, or the bronchial tubes, to become narrowed due to swelling and inflammation. A person with asthma may experience tightness in the chest, wheezing, breathlessness, coughing, and increased mucus production. These symptoms are amplified during an asthma attack and may range from mild to life-threatening. In some cases, swelling in the airways can prevent oxygen from reaching the lungs. This means that oxygen cannot enter the bloodstream or reach vital organs. When symptoms are severe, persons with asthma need to seek urgent medical attention. The most common triggers for asthma attacks are tobacco smoke, dust mites, outdoor air pollution, cockroach allergen, pets, mold, smoke from burning wood or grass, and infections like flus, but these vary from person to person. Childhood asthma may develop at any age but mainly affects children under the age of 14 and may improve as the child reaches adulthood. Adult-onset asthma develops symptoms later in life and is more likely to display persistent symptoms. Occupational asthma results from exposure to an allergen or irritant present in the workplace. A person's work environment can trigger a return of childhood asthma or the start of adult-onset asthma. Difficult to control or severe asthma is non-responsive to typical treatment, even in high doses. Seasonal asthma occurs in response to allergens that are only in the surrounding environment at certain times of the year. While genetic, environmental, and occupational factors have been linked to the disease, events in early life affect the developing lungs and can increase the risk of asthma. These include low birth weight, prematurity, exposure to tobacco smoke, and other sources of air pollution, as well as viral respiratory infections. Exposure to a range of environmental allergens and irritants are also thought to increase the risk of asthma. Atopy, the genetic tendency to develop an allergic disease, can play a big part in developing allergic asthma. Doctors can prescribe suitable treatment and ways of managing asthma, but there is no cure. Everyone with asthma does not take the same medicine. Medication comes in the form of quick relief and long-term control. Quick relief medicine controls symptoms of an asthma attack. Long-term control medicines help you have fewer and milder attacks, but they don't help you while you are having an asthma attack. Persons with undertreated asthma can suffer sleep disturbance, tiredness during the day, and poor concentration. Persons with asthma can learn to manage their symptoms over time and avoid triggers. After this, they will have little to no wheezing or coughing, be able to take part in all physical activities, and get better sleep.
What does Natura High and Low Milk Powder have? It is fortified with the extra good nights of vitamins A, C, D, E, and K. It is high in calcium, protein, and enriched with folic acid, all of which help to strengthen your immune system. What it doesn't have is fat and cholesterol. Natura High and Low. Healthy can taste good. Available at all leading supermarkets and groceries nationwide. Natura High and Low Milk Powder is not for infants 1 year and under.
The ISG and MTV's Sport Update is next. Stay tuned.
Modern Optical Service has made it even better by introducing its budgeted spectacle line, starting as low as $10,000 for single vision lens and $12,000 for bifocal lens, available in tinted or clear, complete spectacles at affordable prices. So hurry down to our main office at 316 Middle Street or Lot 14 Diamond Public Road opposite Demerara Bank. Enjoy over 60 years of eye care experience at affordable prices. Modern Optical Service, your eye care professionals.
The light on your face, no mask will hide.
Feel the joy burn deep inside.
Let's have a great Christmas this year.
You, me, and Republic, thank my dear.
Whatever you need, light up your Christmas with Republic Bank and get a chance to win $825,000 in cash prizes. Plus, get a chance to give a family a Christmas hamper in your name. Log on to republicguyana.com for more details. Let's light up Christmas.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Are you building or renovating your home? Then come to Beeson for a wide range of aluminum and UPVC windows and doors. Get from single hung sash, awning, casement, sliding windows, plus sliding and swinging doors. All our products can be customized and fitted with insect screens and are sealed tight to withstand harsh weather conditions. At Beeson's, we also carry commercial, glass and French doors, showcases, aluminum louvers, curtain walls, aluminum rails, plus sliding and frameless shower doors. So look no further. Visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 Eccles Industrial Site or call 622-4197 or 623-4197. Beeson Windows and Doors, built with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
Get the right seal right now from Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc., your immediate SKF sealing solutions. The SKF Seal Jet Machine is capable of building seals from 5mm to 600mm in diameter in under 5 minutes. With technical support readily available, you can get a customized seal to suit virtually any industrial application, like buffer, rod, wiper, and piston seals. SKF Seal Jet Machine, now at Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc.
Sri Lanka are 46 for 2 at the end of the third day of the second test against the West Indies at Gale on Wednesday, still 3 runs behind the West Indies heading into the fourth day. This is according to Sportsmax. Led by Captain Craig Brathwaite 72 and supported by Kyle Mayers unbeaten 36, the West Indies scored 253 all out in reply to the home side's first innings score of 204. Mayers noted that these first innings are crucial as the match progresses.
I think for instance, the 50 runs on this surface is good. As you can see, we have the opposition 2 down with still a small lead, so I think they need to tomorrow 50 runs. Brilliant.
The West Indies had slipped from 166 for 3 to 197 for 7 as Sri Lanka's bowler continued with the form they had maintained throughout the first test. However, Mayer's late innings heroics proved instrumental in giving the West Indies a 49-run lead with his unbeaten knock that guided the West Indies to a small but important advantage. Mayer said the team will hope to keep the pressure on Sri Lanka tomorrow.
I think keep down the run rate and play some pressure. We're ahead of the game now. If we start them from scoring, runs are crucial coming into the last day. The least amount of runs they get, the better for us. So if we could keep the pressure on and try to squeeze some wickets early out tomorrow in the first hour, I think we'd be great.
We now turn to chess. The Guyana Chess Federation concluded their MMG Plus female, junior, and senior rapid tournaments last weekend. Players competed in 7 rounds of competition, each match with a time control of 15 minutes with 2-second increments. In the female tournament, 13-year-old Pooja Lam took first place after playing undefeated throughout the tournament. Charlita Campaign and Jessica Callender took second and third place respectively. For the junior tournament, Ricardo Narain won. Caron Sandiford, whose only loss was against the eventual winner, took second place. In third was Kyle Couchman. Loris Natu won the senior tournament after defeating all of his opponents. Former national champion FIDE master Anthony Drayton was a close second after losing to Natu and the third place winner Roberto Nito. The top 3 winners in each tournament will be awarded MMG Plus cash prizes. The tournaments were managed and supervised by FIDE arbiter John Lee. In hockey news, the newly elected Guyana Hockey Board is focused on pushing the sport forward in the near future as they currently work on successfully hosting the ExxonMobil National Indoor Hockey Championships. The board features a wealth of youth and good balance of male and female executives. This is according to Philip Fernandez, president of the Guyana Hockey Board.
No, the new board is getting settled at the moment. We have a few different faces. We have a very nicely gender balanced board. A lot of young women have come in and they have really taken the task with great enthusiasm, and I think that we look forward to seeing, how we can move the game forward with some new energy coming in with this group.
This tournament marks the return of local competition for the hockey fraternity. The competition flicked off on November 29th and concludes on December 5th. Among other plans the board will be pursuing in developing the sport is launching their Elite Academy later this year and finding a home for hockey. The Guyana Hockey Board has been searching for a home for years. They had signed a memorandum of understanding for use of Durban Park many years ago. However, they are now looking at multiple potential locations, including Durban Park, before making a decision with the support of the Ministry of Sport. The ongoing tournament provides an opportunity for competitive play for local hockey players who only in recent months were able to return to training.
And we're not too concerned about the level for this upcoming tournament. We feel that our players have a strong base, and therefore we think that the quality of hockey will still be of a high level. In terms of international preparation, this has set us back a little bit. But of course, all the countries face the same challenge. But some of our athletes definitely will need to work themselves back into top physical condition for international competition, which is very highly demanding component of the game.
And finally, the Berbice Cricket Board has expanded their ongoing Dr. Tulsi Dial Singh coaching program to include former national and international players who are highly respected in the county and are viewed as positive role models. They will now host 2 separate clinics for fast bowlers and off spinners this Sunday. These clinics will be conducted by former West Indies pacer Rion Singh and former national under-19 player Sean Devers at the Albion Cricket Ground from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. King played 19 Test matches and 50 ODIs for the West Indies between 1990 to 2005. He currently works as an international cricket match referee and is highly respected for his knowledge of the game. Devers is widely known across the country for his work as a sports journalist for Kaichor News and is also an international cricket commentator. He represented Guyana at the youth level and also played for Berbice at the senior inter-county level. This is in an effort by the Cricket Board to ensure that players have equal opportunities to fulfill their talent. President of the Berbice Cricket Board, Hilbert Foster, plans to produce at least 10 players for the West Indies at different levels over the next 2 to 3 years. This includes under 15, under 19 male and female cricketers in 2020, one-day international and test formats. The county coaching staff, led by Winston Smith, has been visiting clubs and hosting mini academies across the county. Foster also announced that these programs will be followed by a series of special clinics for fast bowlers, off spinners, leg spinners, left-arm orthodox, wicket keepers, and batsmen. For MTV Sports Update, Jessica Callender.
That brings us to the end of Sport Update, which was brought to you with the kind compliments of ISG. We're after the break.
Welcome to Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc., Guyana's sole distributor of NP and Ultra lubricants, SKF bearings, seal and belts, international trucks and parts, and Napa batteries. With a bond capacity of 30,000 square foot, we offer superior brands at affordable prices and the best after-sales service. ISG supplies sustainable integrated solutions to make your business a growing success. Visit us at our new main office at Lot 4Q Peters Hall. ISG, the best opportunity to make the right choice.
And that brings down the curtain on tonight's newscast. But before we go, here is a reminder of our top stories. NAPS reveals a slight decrease in number of persons living with HIV. Travel restrictions will not effectively prevent Omicron variant from entering Guyana. Sexual offences and domestic violence acts could see amendments in 2022. And in sport, Lam, Narayan and Natu dominate MMG Rapid Chess tournaments. Catch our rebroadcast tomorrow at 6 hours 30. Don't forget to like our Facebook page where the news can be viewed live at 19 hours 30. On behalf of our news and technical teams, Ashley Scotland saying stay safe and goodbye for now.